single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi everybody. I am Ginger Wolf and welcome Stripped Finance. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. I am a feature entertainer and stripper, not a financial consultant. Please speak to your financial advisor about any financial matters. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. How to win friends and influence people. We desire appreciation from others because we are social beings. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie is one of the best books of all time, and it has changed people's lives. This book contains the main idea of social communication and highly efficient methodologies for working with people. It has continued to serve as a guide for so many people attempting to steer complicated human connections in the corporate world. So, without any further ado, here are all the main points and takeaways from Dale Carnegie's lesson on how to win friends and influence people. Lesson 1. Don't criticize, condemn or complain. Humanity is resistant to admitting fault. People rarely react well when they have been criticized or shamed. Instead, they become aggressive and probably hate their opposition. B.F. Skinner, a world-renowned psychologist, demonstrated that an animal rewarded for good behavior learns much faster and retains what it learns far more efficiently than an animal punished for bad behavior. Further research has shown that the same concept applies to humans. Criticizing others produces no good outcomes. Criticism is both pointless and destructive. It generally puts a person combative and causes someone to attempt to defend himself. And it damages a person's valuable confidence, diminishes his sense of superiority, and inspires anger. Anyone has the right to condemn, criticize, and complain. Being willing to understand and tolerant, on the other hand, requires character and ego. To effectively manage people, we shouldn't ever criticize, condemn, or complain because doing so will don't ever result in the desired behavior. Lesson 2. Make people feel important. Making everybody feel more important is the big secret of dealing with citizens. People who praise us are appealing to us. You won't have many genuine friends if you can only try to impress people and generate increased attention for yourself. Genuine friends are not decided to make in this manner. Put yourself out there to do stuff for other people who require time, power, kindness, and sincerity if you want to make friends. Because others are involved in us, we are keen on them. Carnegie contends that the best way of making somebody else feel special is to be interested in them. When you're seated next to a colleague at work or conversing with someone at a social gathering, seek information that shows you're genuinely interested, welcoming people enthusiastically and animatedly. Say hi to people in ways that demonstrate you're delighted to speak with people. The only way to form meaningful, long-lasting friendships is to learn to care deeply about them and their desires. Lesson 3. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Being a great listener is the quickest and easiest way to become a close talker. To be a great listener, we have to be interested in what others have to suggest. Be involved if you want to be fascinating. Ask sort of questions you will want to answer. Inspire them to tell you of themselves and their achievements. Seek information that you believe the other individual will enjoy responding to. Inspire them to tell you of themselves and their achievements. Remember that people are 100 times keener in themselves, their desires, and their difficulties than in you and your troubles. The royal way to a person's psyche is to speak about what they value the most. When we talk with people about their interests, they would then feel respected and will value us all in return. Lesson 4. Never say no, and avoid the argument. Telling other people who are entirely mistaken is a direct assault on their intellectual ability, prestige, and self-esteem. You would never persuade people to change their views, and they'll never cooperate with you. If you're going to confirm something, don't tell anyone. Do it gently. Whenever anyone says something you know is incorrect, say, sure, presently, feel. I assumed or else, but I could be mistaken. I am quite often. And if I'm completely mistaken, I would like to be corrected. Let us consider the facts. Avoid an argument like poisonous snakes. Almost all of the time, they would make a person feel ashamed, uneasy, or upset their honor, making them feel inadequate to you. We all end up losing when we make an argument with somebody, whether we lose or draw the statement. Some other people will feel disrespected or reinforced but will only seek to enhance their possessed viewpoint. We should try to avoid disagreements anytime possible. So it is preferable not to make an argument because arguing will only worsen the situation. Lesson 5. Admit it quickly, if you are wrong. When we make a mistake, we must confess it right away. We never get enough because we compete, but when we give up, we frequently get about what we assumed. Confessing mistakes is an excellent way to build compassion, mutual understanding, and belief. Rather than wanting to avoid or concealing wrong decisions, Carnegie invites people to admit guilt rapidly, openly, and passionately. When we accept that we are entirely mistaken, individuals start to trust us and understand and empathize with our point of view. Accepting one's mistakes can provide a certain feeling of pleasure. It clears the air of blame and defensiveness and aids in the resolution of issues caused by the inaccuracy. Lesson 6. Don't give order. Begin in a friendly way. Kindness is the rising path to a person's purpose. No matter how outraged, unhappy, or angry you are, don't get off to a bad start. It's nearly impossible to reverse from a rough start. More flies can be caught by a drop of honey than by a gallon of gall. People will become more responsive if we start our conversations with them politely. Even if we are outraged, we must stay friendly to persuade others to accept our point of view. Do not initiate by focusing on the differences between the other individual and us. Start by highlighting the points about which we cooperate, and keep emphasizing them. Persons must be led in a positive direction, and they will often readily follow. Never tell someone they are wrong. Instead, use a questionnaire that they will reply, yes, to guide them towards where we would like them to go. Never give the orders verbally. Don't say, don't do this, but rather, are you certain that you want to do this or not? People will be drawn to you more if you do this. Lesson 7. Try to look at things from the perspective of another person. Others could be wholly wrong, and they, on the other hand, do not believe so. Rather than condemning them, begin to grasp them. People are usually incorrect, but we cannot criticize them. We must make an effort to understand them. Interacting with customers necessitates a compassionate understanding of the other person's perspective. Try to argue with yourself. If you can argue somebody else's viewpoint, it implies seeing both sides. Make it a habit to know the other person's needs and argue their case for them. This allows you to assess your viewpoints. Also, remind them that they can regularly appreciate and connect with their feelings. Lesson 8. Give sincere appreciation and encouragement. One of the most powerful tools in the world is appreciation. People enjoy being praised and admired. If we want someone to get better at anything, we must congratulate them on each step forward. People rarely work to their full ability while being criticized, but genuine gratitude brings out their best. On the other hand, praise must be genuine, sincere, and given with love. Make it appear as if the error is simple to fix. People give up and lose hope if achieving the desired result appears to be a complex undertaking. However, if a flaw appears to be simple to fix, they will eagerly accept the chance to improve. We will see tremendous gains in desire and performance in our people if we position targets as tiny and achievable changes. If the individual is incorrect, don't inform them immediately. Instead, remind them gently that you can do much better. This will motivate them to achieve more success in life. Lesson 9. Let the other person talk. Most people trying to persuade everyone else to adopt their viewpoint does a lot of talking themselves. Allow the others to talk it out amongst themselves. Pose questions to them. Don't interfere whenever you disagree with them. Listen with patience and an open mind. It's essential to be genuine about it. Allow them to express their thoughts completely. Even our colleagues would prefer talking to everyone about their accomplishments rather than hearing us brag about ourselves. Allow people to reason and discuss the concept since it will feel much better in their tongue. People lock down and shut down when they don't feel understood, appreciated, or respected. If you're dealing with a challenging person, look for the positive aspects. Remind them of their happiest moments. Conclusion. As social creatures, humans must be treated respectfully. As the primary principles have demonstrated, it is critical to be loved by others. When engaging with individuals, keep in mind that we are not interacting with rational beings. We're dealing with emotional individuals, creatures full of attitudes and driven by ego and pride. If there is any way to succeed, it is the capacity to understand the perspective of others and see things from different perspectives as well as your own. The only way to get other people to do what you want is to speak about it and teach them how to acquire it. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please share your experience with influencing individuals in the comments area. Also, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to see more videos. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the future video.
Hi guys, thanks for making it this far into the video. While I'm cooking you up some new financial advice, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you can, share. And I'll see you next time. Bye!